Let's see an interesting question on triangles. We have two triangles, those partially overlap, and we need to find the area of this overlapping region, which is red shaded. And we have some measurements like 30, 60, 80 and 40. So to solve this question, we need to do a construction. Now let me rub this shading, and we will join these 2 points like this. Now, if you know one thing, if this is a triangle and this is its height and base length is b, so the area of this triangle is half b into h, which means that area of this triangle depends on its height, which is altitude, and the length of its base. Okay. Now let's assume that the area of this smaller part, smaller triangle, be A. Now, if it is A and suppose this is point from which we are dropping an altitude on this base, so we can now assume the height of this altitude is h. Now, if we write the area of this triangle, the equation will be half h into 30, which is its base, and the area of this bigger triangle, which is suppose this point is A, B, C. So the area of this triangle ABC will be half, and h will be same in this case also. The altitude length will be same, half h into, and the base length will be 60. So you can see that for both of these triangles, the altitude is same. So it depends on the base. So if we are assuming the area of this triangle be A, then you can see that the area of the bigger triangle will be 2A, because the base length is getting doubled. So we can write the area of the bigger triangle to be 2A, because the base is getting doubled. Similarly, we can see in these two triangles also, that let's assume the area of this smaller triangle be B, which has the base length of 40. Now we can write the area of the bigger triangle to be 2B, because the base length is getting doubled, and we know that the altitude length will be common in both the cases. Fine. Now we have got some areas of these 4 triangles A, 2A, 2B and B. Now assuming the bigger triangle, this one, with the altitude length to be 30 plus 60, which is 90, and the base length with 80. Now writing the area of this bigger triangle, which will be half into base 80 into height, which is 30 plus 60, which is 90, equal to, we can write it in the summation of these 3 segments, which are triangles obviously, which is A plus 2A plus 2B, which will be A plus 2A plus 2B. Hence, solving this equation, we get 40 into 90, which is 3600, equal to 3A plus 2B, our first equation. Similarly, if we assume this triangle, now the base will be 80 plus 40, which is 120, and the height will be 60. So writing the area of this triangle, which is lying down, it will be half into 60 into 120, will be equal to the sum of the areas of these 3 segments, which are triangles obviously, 2A plus 2B plus B, 2A plus 2B plus B, which will be 3600 equal to 2A plus 3B. Now this is our second equation. Now after solving these 2 equations, we will get the value of A and B. Now solving these 2 equations, we will get the value of A and B, and writing the area of the shaded region, red shaded region, we get 2A plus 2B, and we know the value of A and B to be 720 and 720. So the area of the shaded region will become 2880. That's how we solve the question. Thank you.